Hi,
Hi.
we are enjoying living again.
Hell yeah.
I fixed some bugs. We have some very. Oh, I guess I should probably stream you on Discord too. So you can see this in real time. But we have some basic sound support. It's cool.
Yeah, dude.
Test. I guess I should probably stream that number for you. Test. I'm saying test. Test.
Oh. I didn't think that's what
Test.
what it would be. What is
Test.
the hotkey for that?
It's just playing every Test.
3 seconds. Ah, every
Test.
3 seconds.
Every 3 seconds, yeah. There's some distortion at the end. I'm not sure what's up with that. It's always something, and I also fixed some bugs with the file thing. Oh, I may have also broken something. Oh, what the fuck? And also the map is now much bigger since I actually
I like
optimized
that you're
render.
zooming around. I don't know what's going on there. I had to check that out. You stopped the Discord stream, right?
Yeah,
And released
I
it?
closed the application.
Why are you so fast?
Because if I enable editor mode, I get a speed boost.
Ah. I guess that actually is useful for running around the map. What's up, Wucker man?
What's up?
Yeah, WASD movement is going to be the way that you move around in Dreamhold as a thespian, but that's so that you can aim and move at the same time, like aim and mouse interact at the same time. So it's for increased precision and timing. I guess it doesn't really increase precision because, as we discussed heavily when deciding on that,
Oh,
you obviously can only move in 8 directions instead of having like 32 or whatever with mouse movement. You could have a lot more precision with mouse movement, but it would come at the cost of being able to attack more normally. So yeah, it's pretty it seems like it's pretty important to be able to move and shoot at the same time, be able to move and throw a spell somewhere or select some unit or something, you know? I think
yeah.
we'll probably have some sort of like mouse over event where you mouse over an enemy unit and you get a little box in. I think League of Legends does this when you select. Or no, it is when you've moused over a unit, I
Yeah,
think.
it's on
Or
the
left click a unit.
left side of the screen, but
Yeah,
it's
there's like a
disabled.
small thing.
I
It's
have it
not
disabled.
very like it's not very. They don't use the real estate of their screen very well in that game, but that's the
Yeah.
case for most user interfaces. So we'll find a nice, elegant place to put that. Probably somewhere where your eyes are naturally gravitated towards on occasion, just to, like maybe near the minimap or something, so that it's like, oh, you're already doing that sort of thing. But uh, yeah, the idea is that you'll be able to uh, use the mouse and keyboard at the same time. In MOBAs, you are often uh, moving around. Like MOBAs are kind of the test case for this, where you don't actually have the opportunity to be very precise with timings. Whereas something like even Counter Strike gives you a lot more precision. Right now, the camera centering on the Thespian is just the default. I think we're not 100% sure what we're going to do about camera movement because it would be nice to be able to pan around. And then maybe you just like hit another button that toggles it back. That probably would be ideal because if you think about a MOBA, again, a MOBA or an RTS view, like obviously you'd be able to do that. So you want to be able to survey the map, see what
Well,
active.
it would kind of be. I don't know because with WASD movement and having your camera in a different place might be weird. So maybe
yes,
it would be.
it would be difficult for you to control what's going on because it's not like your unit follows a path the same way it would be if you were just like ordered to move somewhere.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't want to have some sort of like auto path system where you just like select this location and then the AI path finds for you or whatever. That would be a little weird for automation, especially in a world where you have like fast travel and stuff anyway. But it would still be helpful to be able to take a quick look at something else, right? And if we had like camera hotkeys, like F1 through F12 or whatever, that would be something where it would be obviously pretty useful. You can't draw 3.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll be selecting any unit besides your own unit. However, like you definitely won't be controlling any unit besides your own hero, your own Thespian. And the reason for that is to dedicate focus the game on just controlling a single character. There will be summons. There will be mind control behaviors. There will be ways to bend enemy units to your will and to maybe commandeer allied units in some way. But there won't be a lot of there's not going to be like a massive amount of like, oh, I can control this unit, because if you're using WASD controls, that would be very confusing to be running that for multiple units, obviously. So the control scheme really only works for that. What's up, Balethal? Yeah, I don't think you were around for the stuff that we did yesterday, but in addition to that, we have sound, although it still needs some work. We have the terrain generation.
Feel like a painter.
Yeah, we've got an editor mode.
Hi there, it's really bugged right now. It won't work.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not working. Oh yeah, it won't be working because you separated it from clips. Have to have some.
Yeah, Hyder doesn't actually do anything right now. Well, there's going to be like a control panel type thing where you can communicate with your ally, Chalks. And basically the idea is everything is masked out. Everything will be masked out. So we still need to improve the alpha a bit. I need to improve the alpha a bit on the Dirt Cliff, but we don't have that many tile types yet. And the idea is that you can maybe Vik can demonstrate now on stream the ability to paint a large amount of grass and then put a bit of mud on top of it or whatever, give us a nice little scene. Or I guess even the Dirt Cliff could go there too, yeah. I guess there should be some sort of fill button to do that automatically.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Layer them. Then I technically layer this on top of this, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, let me full screen this so I can see what's going on here. Yeah, like you can see the mask for the Dirt Cliff on the top. Well, I guess in general, there's a little bit of extra shit that I need to fix. But yeah, you can see like this is already what we have the ability to do. It doesn't have any collision yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
We don't technically have the capacity to collide units in the first place. So you can stand on top of your throne. All right, so where was I? We were answering other questions. Yeah, there's going to be some way that you can write, you can like order or request like backup at your location, or you can like ask them to do something. There's stuff that you can do basically with your ally.
Might break. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have a center tile, so it's also off-center just a bit, I think. Something's gone wrong there anyway.
Yeah, the grid is very unreadable. I wanted to correct it.
Yeah, there would be a menu. There would be, and it would mostly be requests. Like maybe they might be in a position where they think that they actually are too like up against the wall to satisfy requests. Like they might be in a tough spot, and your request will fall on deaf ears in such an area. But if you're doing your job properly and setting up battles, then yeah. Ah, there you go. Now you got pie tile grid.
Yeah.
I guess adjusting the.
Because now it's more clear
Transparency
when
or something.
something is missing.
Yeah. So I guess now you can try painting your dirt cliff complex. I was very impressed that Vic was able to do all this work so quickly, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it looks like the bottom right tried to get a corner in there somehow. Is there something?
Yeah. Something wrong for this.
Yeah, it's you can see right below your Zella. There's some tile off center.
Yeah,
Go back to
here.
the grid. Let's see if is there something missing from that. I guess not, but it looks like there is. Because you see that Terran cliff.
Oh yeah,
doodad
this
thing.
is.
Yeah, though to the right of that. I can't tell if this is a grid issue or like a user error or if it's actually something. It looks like you've done it properly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the cliff is something.
what if you undo that just the bottom area that's a problem right now? Like just undo that.
Oh, I don't know how to do it without breaking this. Watch they remove this row.
Even that doesn't help. What if you remove the area where the inner corner is? The fucked up inner corner in the mid right?
So this.
No. The inner corner in the mid right.
This one.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe the south blend is fucked somehow. Well, now you're one tile too far down on everything. Maybe that's the problem is when you're adding a tile.
Oh, fuck this.
When you're adding a tile below the
I know this kind
outer
of
edge.
works.
Yeah, because that works. But if you add a tile underneath the edge, it like bugs out or something.
Yeah, it's because it's 3-5, which I should probably conceptualize as 2 in the codebase, and then maybe fill the missing parts or something. I don't know. There's some special handling I just have to do. I guess if you would want, we could port the Rage Jungle for the demo. That would be easier, and then we could move over to other stuff.
Because we already have something that functions perfectly for 2x2 by the looks of it. So
you should probably port it with base on top for now.
Sure. 1 sec. I will go grab that now. I'm pretty sure I have a mask for both the upper and lower, but I just need the lower one for this. I mean, eventually we're going to have our own graphics for everything because this is going to be a released product at some point. So
yeah,
this kind of StarCraft vibe we have here will not be.
You want to be here for long?
Yeah.
I wonder if Zealots should push. That would be dumb.
Wait, what happened?
I wonder if Zealots should project out or whatever. I don't know.
Well, melee attacks are going to work like that in a sense. So
yeah, I'm not exactly sure how that will look, but I'm sure we will figure it out.
Oh man, this one's a bit messy. I'm not gonna lie. The mask. I'll have to fix it up later. And it looks like I do only have a lower one, so you're definitely
this
stuck
is
with regular raised jungle.
Those
Are you
should
sure it's a
be.
legal shape?
I think so. Maybe this should be too wide. If those two
Yeah,
would
it's just I think
swap,
those
they would be
two were
proper.
they're in the wrong order, I guess. Yeah, so
And
that
here
should
could be
be
an inner tile. Yeah, I don't have support for inner tiles with outer and north. That's something I have to still add. I forgot about it.
Yeah, there's a ton of like small little things. The good news is when you implement it for one thing, it works for everything. So it really is
Yeah, it's
easy
modular in
thing to
that sense.
fix. I think this is from back when I was doing like a lot of work with trying to like mass select stuff in using the what is that tool? The magic wand tool. I was doing a lot of work
Right.
there. Yeah, so this is going to look a bit messy until I fix it up later. But for now, I will send you what I have. All right, let's do this. Oh, and I should grab the inner corners as well.
I'm a scribe now.
Oh, nice.
It actually tells if everything works there. That's cool. Oh fuck.
Ah!
That's
Is
fuck.
mirror 1 on that?
Yes. The directions are fine.
Oh, is it because the size of your rendering is off? That might be why. Oh no, you did frame width and frame
Is
height.
this correct?
That looks wrong. Let me see what the actual Zethra looks like. Yeah, I shrunk it at some point.
Yeah, you
but I
copy
don't.
pasted command center and you didn't change
Uh,
for the size.
no, it used to be that way, and then I shrunk it.
Ah.
So it's 1360 divided by 17. So the width is 80.
And height.
And the height is 1520 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's also 80. So it's 80, 80.
Okay.
Now it should work. You're editing the command center. Good job. Back to 128.
I don't know why I didn't do this. What the fuck?
There you go. Looking good, Tony. I need to get the inner corners in here from some other file. I'm almost done with the raised jungle stuff.
On my center.
What happened?
Paul said command my center.
Oh,
Because they have a command center.
it looks like the top is getting called somehow.
Yeah. Might be that the hive tile hive is a little bit off or something.
Oh, yeah, I know what it is. It's because the graphic is actually up. It's like it's the frame is up. Well, that really shouldn't matter that much, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what I have to do here. It's kind of stupid. Oh yeah, and then I need the center tiles. What's the vector comment about?
So to decide if we want vector in our like the stripe in our code base, because it for some things I guess it makes sense, but for I don't know how come like for sprite size I'm not sure if it should be a vector. Maybe it should just be few like two variables, because it's like
Yeah.
makes passing the if you have two different styles of it, it makes passing harder. And if you only have struct type, you have to often inline it, which is also not perfect. Inline the construction of the struct.
All right, let's try this. Okay, now I will make my file. Southeast. It's the same. 6, 8. Okay, so outer west is 10, 12. Oh, fuck. I am pushing raised jungle. Should be up.
That's nice. Oh fuck. There are some units. Probably just called Jungle Cliff.
What happened?
Should probably be called Jungle Cliff.
Sure. You're gonna need one more on the 3. Has to be 4.
For this?
2 or 4. Yeah. I don't know if that'll work properly with the system, but it doesn't. It's not like it has stacked cliffs. So yeah.
There's
So now
something
you just need the
fucky
inner
with
corner.
it.
What are you trying to do? Oh, I see.
This is fuck.
Well, you could try doing it the way you were going to do it before.
Oh, it's
Because I
free.
don't.
Well, it's kind of exposed.
That looks like what it should allow you to do, but obviously something is still busted. If you look at the
It's wrong layer.
if you look at the top, there's a broken tile. And the bottom, I guess.
See?
Yeah, that's broken, and the area you just started drawing in is broken.
Yeah.
It's pretty good though. Once we figure out what's causing the breaks, everything should be all set.
Really better plans than.
Yeah, just need to fix those busted tiles and we'll be in the money. I think it might be the one on the bottom might be because the pattern is illegal.
I think the variation is broken because this one looks like the correct tile, but the bottom part seems to be different variation than the top part.
Yeah, I think that might happen because it's an invalid shape though. Because if you look at it, the bottom left area where the low grass is would never actually exist in Brood War.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I had some issues here.
So now you're just missing an inner corner. Like you can start to see where the pieces would be. But
This is the inner
corner's-
corner, but it seems fucked.
Looks like it's
It's
showing
flipped.
the wrong one. Maybe I.
I think you flipped them for dirt, and then I flipped them in the code. But maybe I'm wrong.
Outer west is the one that is.
And those ones are
pointing-
flipped.
Yeah, those ones are flipped. The one that's the inner corner that's pointing west is what's shown.
Yeah.
But it should be inner east, pointing to the right. So you might just have the wrong definitions in the code because it is pointing to the correct tile.
Yeah, then the grass is fucked, I imagine. I don't know if you can double check that.
I just double checked the GFX file and it's fine.
For grass?
For what?
For grass?
What about it?
I'm pretty sure it was fucked for grass. That's why I fucked it in the code. I think this one is misplaced. Oh yeah, it placed two for some reason.
Owned.
There are some bugs I have to slowly go, but it's pretty good. And yeah, now the grass is flipped, so I'm pretty sure the definition is wrong.
I will take a look at the grass file now and let you know. Compared that to the grass BMP, which I will open in Photoshop.
Okay.
Grass GFX. All right. So inner west, which is pointing to the left, is row, let's see, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Inner west should be 16, and it is indeed wrong. So if you want to set that to 16 and inner east to 14,
Yeah.
that would be fine. But you said dirt earlier, so I was confused.
Yeah, I confused the two for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh wait, I actually checked something. I have to find.
You should get pull and change your character, IMO.
Yeah, since we. Oh. I have to change my character now. Oh, well.
Noob, you changed to Maverick instead of Zealot.
Yeah, that's not even used yet.
Oh, then why are you Zealot?
I don't know.
There you go, dude. Check out my Demiurge.
Hmm.
Can you left click to play attack or no?
No.
Shit. Have you already tested Ultra Core?
I don't think Ultracore had all the definitions too. Oh no. Never mind.
Ultra Core even has burrow and stuff. It has everything.
No, but
Death,
some
okay.
of the the attack frames was doing like 15, 13, 14, like a
Oh, it was
weird.
doing anim step. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's an
But you
implementation.
don't have anim functionality, so. There you go. We got all sorts of stuff now. Yeah, we basically already made a game. So. Ah, Kaiser Rampage activate.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there anything else in particular that needs to be ported with some degree of urgency, do you think?
From the graphics.
Yeah, terrain or units?
Well, I don't think anything is urgent, but maybe jungle would also be helpful.
Yeah, I would need to make a mask for that. I'll probably bully DF into doing that one.
Run.
He did the grass mask, and I don't remember if he. When you did the grass mask, was it reproduced?
Run. What the fuck? Oh,
You?
I was replacing the wrong unit. I was surprised why it's not working. Oh, check this.
Oh, what's he doing?
It's following
Oh, he's
me.
following you, dude. He's giving you a smooth. Oh, he went inside you.
What?
Oh.
Where'd he go?
He's you have been absorbed, Ultra Core.
Fuck.
That's pretty reasonable. I didn't even know there was a stun mechanic in Halo C. What happened? When did that show up? What the fuck with stun thing? Are you talking about like the AI having those like weird animation delays or something? Or do you mean an actual stun? Because I know there's like code where the AI literally just like gets stun locked into some sort of animation that they just yell about. Yeah, this is junk. I can't use that.
Um,
Well, you did make an AI that follows the player. That is psychotic. Why does he do that?
it's because he's like, uh,
I guess we need to
probably,
have a grace angle thing for.
should probably draw this.
No, I think I know what you're about to say. Yeah. I guess he has some
Because
sort of
if
grace
I am
thing.
here, if he's here and I am here, he moves like here, and then he moves here, and he always wants to look at me, so he will like flicker. So he will try
Yeah, we
to
need
move here.
for rendering it. We need a some
Well,
sort
it's
of.
not about rendering. It's just that I'm rapidly changing velocity. Because just happened to be like this. But
Well, it's not velocity though. You're displaying a frame, and we need to basically define like maybe a bit of a grace thing, so it doesn't need to change the frame angle if it's within a certain margin of error, maybe.
well, angle is calculated from velocity.
Oh,
But maybe I would do like desired angle, and then I would move towards the angle by some. Well, I don't know. Well, maybe I would swap it every frame. Yeah, now he has additional frame in between, so he's no longer flickering.
oh, nice.
Oh, well,
Except not owned. Yeah, it should just play as south one now. I don't know why it's not. At least he doesn't disappear inside you.
Maybe I would need to round or something. I'm not sure. Huh? Bye.
Owned.
Will always follow me though.
I didn't know that about stun damage. That's pretty insane.
What do you mean though?
I was talking about Baleful.
Ah,
What's up, Knight of the Realm?
what's up?
He is gonna get you. You missed it earlier when the Ultra Core disappeared inside the Demiurge's anus.
Yeah.
It's pretty good bit.
Well, it's your life now.
Oh,
It looks
why
like
have
a
you done
different
this?
creature.
Yeah, it's an Ultra Core with the ass. His ass is the face of another Ultra Core.
Yeah.
Demiurge has been experimenting.
It's a unit concept now. Hey, Night of Realm, can you actually draw this to me from Opera?
This is obscene. We probably will have some real psychotic
Units,
creatures that
yeah.
are kind of like that, so that's pretty funny.
Okay, now I think I can actually take the fucking dummy unit thing.
Say what? I have to actually go to the source pie tile thing, I think, because this is ridiculous. Project U.
I'm good, thanks.
All set.
Yeah, for the mouse sensitivity being lowered, there was in even in like new games it happens sometimes. Like I played Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone, and there was a grenade that did that, and it was really fucking
Oh, that's reasonable.
annoying.
Yeah. Who do these game developers think they are? Dumb?
Yes, they are free. Probably.
Oh yeah, I didn't consider that.
Imagine a map grab where every fucking string in the game that has freeze in it would be, I mean, any number in it would be just described as a combination of three operations.
Mm-hmm.
Like you sometimes say.
So I'm attempting to fix up the jungle mask after all. I'm going to see how successful I am. Wow. Let's try that. No, that's not it either. This is very confusing.
Yeah, Molotov, by the way. Let me know if you would be interested in like coming to one of those streams here. I think it would be quite helpful as like a co-host or whatever. That would, 'cause yeah, you could actually like we could actually like conceptualize code stuff together and stuff. So I think that would be interesting. Yeah. Well, you definitely helped with the tile stuff. You gave some ideas. So that was pretty useful. And it's not like I am like amazing coder either, I'd say. Still takes time and thinking for stuff to be done.
Oh my goodness. Who did this? Jeez. I can't believe this is what I've been reduced to doing. Disaster. I guess it was this. No? There's another one. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, okay. I don't know how I'm meant to find some of these. I probably have to do a lot of manual cleanup after. I got like verbally abused pretty heavily by the Halo modding community because I went in asking how to basically make a better game, and then they were like, instead of pointing me in the right direction or doing anything useful or just not saying anything, they try to contest. Like, it's like the tech support thing where you're like, how do I do this? And instead of answering, they just say, why would you ever want to do that? And like demand a reason. Also known as Reddit. So basically, they Reddited me. Unacceptable. So I imagine you have to toe some sort of line there. But I don't know. If you could see what I'm doing right now, DF, you would shit. Not really though. You just laugh at me. Yeah, why would you ever want to turn off Windows updates? Well, Reddit actually has been somewhat helpful with tech support issues, but only in small doses, we'll say.
Actually, do HP for health or just health?
HP is fine. Health is like, well, no, I guess you could do.
Maybe I would do points.
You can do hit points, and then we'll have shields, and then some other bars or whatever, and then we'll have like a field that combines all of the different health bars to life for other calculations. But
Well, I think the combined thing would be auto-generated.
yeah,
Unless
we won't
you...
need it as a data a field. It's more like or maybe it will be a field. I don't know, but either way, it should be fine. Man, this is terrible. I don't know how I'm actually meant to find some of these.
But I guess we don't need to describe the unit cost for now. Something for later. Aside is also not something we'll do for now.
We'll need owner.
Well, that's not something we would do in definitions, though.
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing. I thought you were doing struct or something. Is that it? Maybe. Yeah, we'll try this. Ah, shit, it's not it. Well, I know another one that looks like it. Well, that one's not it either. Just doesn't exist. Yeah, they probably did some terrain shit to this. Yeah, I think I'll just go with the first one. Seems like the one that will be the easiest to manually fix later. Oh, that's not right. Oh, is that a mirrored one? The fuck? Why have they done that? Okay. Man. Yeah, this feels like about the same workload as just doing it manually, I'll be honest. Especially since I have to do manual work after this anyway, so I might just cut my losses. What the fuck? I think they just copy pasted the whole bottom row here. I guess it's this one. I can't believe Lard just threw random mirrored subtiles in here.
Any feedback about the definition file so far?
Let's see. Ow. Flyer 0.
Well, I will default to 0. I don't know what to do it for. Pretty much for no reason. Flyer and armor would be defaulted to 0.
I think it's good to explicitly define stuff like armor, because it's likely to change, whereas flyer isn't. These seem fine. I guess speed would probably be ideally speed would be either a number that can be a decimal or a number that is much larger so that we have more precise control over it. Also, if we want to have stuff like animations like the old Dracodon animation where it moved different amounts of tiles at different frames of its walk cycle, if we wanted to support something like that, which I think we should, then we are going to need to have speed be in related to animations or affected by it at the very least, even if there's like a base speed we define here. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess that's something we'll define in the sprite sheet together with the frames. So if we have like a Mason, we have walking, probably define like row, like we had anim step, so we could do move step maybe, and we would do like row 0 is like half the speed, and this is also half the speed, but this is 0 or something.
Oh, I see. So it's a factor.
Yeah. Or I guess maybe instead of factor we would just do like what's it called, like it would be like fractions. So if you had like, oh, 2/3 of this animation is, I mean, 2 divided by total of fractions is spending this. I don't know if that's more intuitive.
I think just a 0.5 factor or whatever would be more precise than.
Well, yeah, but I would want the total count to still equate to speed. And with this, I don't know, you'd either error check or allow above. Which is probably, which will probably equate to bugs and unintended features, like issues. I don't know though. Yeah, something for later anyways.
Yeah, I don't fully know what needs to be done there, but I guess we need overlays to be done.
What do you want overlays for? For the dev thing?
Well, you were literally on a Mason engine thing. So
Oh yeah.
that would be one.
Mhm. So overlay would just mean spawn an overlay on the start of animation.
On the start of the animation, yeah. I guess we should also have a hide after or something. Or event death. Like row event, whatever death.
Well, row event was. I guess you could make overlay dev, but I'm not sure.
Well, the thing is, I'm thinking after a certain amount of delay, since it wouldn't be row event, it would be like X number of frames after the, uh, like death after or something, event after, and it would be like the number of the delay in frames, and then because the unit's graphic needs to be removed, but we can't remove it before the explosion obfuscates it, otherwise it will look stupid, right? So we have to figure that out. Although with the new alpha stuff, I don't actually know how it looks like. What I would like to be able to do is see if the rendering out process that DF did worked for overlays. And it would be nice if we had explosion effects for things like the command center or whatever.
I think overlays should just be GFX files, anyways. They don't differ from other spreadsheets. So instead of doing
Well, they are
BMP,
GFX and BMP. If you look in the explosions category. I haven't done the Mason death.
Okay. So here you just.
Yeah, okay, sure. I wasn't sure if we would call the GFX or BMP, so I just went with BMP.
Well, GFX has the BMP, so, and BMP wouldn't have the.
I figured it would be GFX. I just didn't change it for everything.
Yeah, sure.
Let me go find the glow. Oh, fire. Oh yeah, it looks like from what I recall, the Mason engine stuff was for some reason the Mason engines are identical. There are like two duplicate frame sets in here for some reason. 1224 by 17 is 72. 472, okay. Let me go and get you a. I'll push the engine graphic thing, and you can use that. This is 224. It's 960 divided by 5. So Alexander was asking about the sizes of the sprites. We're going to have large sprites that we downscale as necessary. So that will solve a lot of the scaling issues you were describing. And then DF asked you the same question I had asked you this morning about the sprite or the vision range array thing.
Oh yeah, I haven't really looked into it, but I imagine it wouldn't be that hard. But I also don't know how to fill the arrays, so I guess maybe you would know. And then, well, let me actually open it up.
All right, I'm pushing my engines, and I restructured this format or the folder structure a bit to have engines in their own folder, as well
Okay.
as the Nexus working thing in its own folder as well.
I imagine we should also move units to units and whatnot.
Yeah, probably eventually. Maybe separate by race like in the default structure as well. Although, yeah, I don't know, because we're gonna have like 20 races eventually. So.
Yeah, it will be useful. Well, I don't actually know which array that was. Poke side data. Side values. Okay. It's here.
I'll return in a moment. Just gotta get some water.
Wow, they seem real fucking simple. In terms of the data and for extending those, it's something I can extend in 50 minutes probably. It's on like 2 fucking patches. It should be easy, yeah.
I have returned.
Looks like side array is really easy to extend. It's like 2 patches. Let's check my explosion, dude.
Oh, hi.
Oh, I should probably move away. Looks really good. And
Yeah. Well, there you go. Good job, DF.
I think I will actually be closing stream in like half
You
an
think
hour
what?
probably. I'll probably be closing stream in half an hour.
Oh, okay. What should we get done while we still have some time?
Well, I don't know if you have something you'd want to do. I know I'd want to attempt the side extender. We have time for it, but I don't know if you what you think.
We could do that. I was thinking we could do something related to actually letting units attack, but there's attacking. There's still we have to get the ability to play multiple sounds. But if you're already if you've already been thinking about doing the sound extender, then might as well bang that out. If it would only take 30 minutes.
The side extender.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take long. What committee would I have? So I don't know what we should do for attacking though. Should we actually do like order system already, or what should we do? Or should we just do the player thing?
Yeah, we'll have to decide. I feel like we're gonna have to decide what we need. In general.
What the fuck?
Owned.
Have to be the pool. Oh yeah, that's what the NCO mentioned.
So I do think we're gonna need an order system for RTS. And since we're having RTS players anyway, might as well.
Yeah. Should I put the extender?
Let's see what you got. You could put it in limits. I'll just call it site extender.
I hate how hard it is to actually add a fucking file.
Yeah, you'd think that would be one of the easier things to do.
Wait, what is this?
Did somebody already try to do it? I guess we haven't actually tried setting the site higher. I don't know if this is even enabled. It would be really funny if the whole thing was already done.
As fuck tabulations. Whoever did it has autism.
I think some of that might be our auto formatting, but
No, I don't think so. Did
set
it on
max site range.
templates? Jeez. But yeah, it seems like it's. That's basically
you
what I
should-
wanted to write. So.
That's really funny.
Mm.
So what if you go into game hooks and you actually put that thing in there that it says?
What am I looking for? Initialize?
Was it initialized?
I don't remember.
What does it say in the thing? It's just scroll up. No, it's in game hooks. After it's inside
Well,
game on.
we do all the extenders initialize though, so.
Well, I don't know.
I have to fucking disable them. It's SCB, extend. Obviously, it has fucking different conventions than everything else. You know who did it?
Yeah, for no reason, of course.
What was it?
Oh shit! Crow Inktober.
Oh, Tron. Right. How much should the max range be?
You can just set it to 200 or something. We'll just have to hope that that works.
Oh,
Yeah, that worked. Try setting it to 200. See if the maybe the 256 overflow thing or something.
I don't know. Oh, I guess those are bytes. So it would be 2 times whatever the number is, or I guess it would be 56. 55 divided by 2 minus 1 or something. So 120
Wait, what?
should be.
No, it didn't. It say that it should be. It's setting the max site range. Set max site range 20, which is obviously 9 higher than 11. So it's just not working properly. Is my thinking.
No, the byte array has. I mean, the array in Ada. It's 1 byte per thing. I'm pretty sure. No, it's 4 bytes. So I'm not sure. quite plenty, I guess. No, it's broken.
It does seem less now. Wait, is that less? No, it's not. It's the same.
Okay,
I don't know.
I'll try doing it in game on. Maybe there's some specific thing. I'll reload a bit. Nobody ever wrote anything here. Funny. Yeah, seems to work now. So I guess it has to be remade
Yeah,
each time a game starts or something. That's pretty goofy, but it's another fun of the template usage here. It doesn't seem like it was needed.
Oh, well, I'm sure the implementation was dumb. You don't need to tell me that. Well, I'm glad Discord's user interface exists and is functional.
Yeah, I don't know, Dave, where should I post here how to do it? Or like, is what GPTP has enough? Or
Well, we should test it by actually setting a unit. So commit what you have and I'll test it. Oh, PyDat doesn't let me set higher than
Pushing.
11.
oh, well, give me a second.
Thanks, boy quirk.
Oh, I should just IMS. Yeah. Side range. What the fuck?
You about to smash a man? What's going on here? Why? Why? Hold on. I'll be right back. No, it's still broke. I have to restart Discord. Holy shit. Okay, that fixed it. That's stupid. The chat was just like set on the screen no matter what when I was trying to full screen the video call. Nice program.
It's because PQ never had an idea of how to write actual software. It's easy to see that by his choice of programming language. It's really terrible. The GUI library is also very bad. He didn't really write any of his own code, and then when he recently started working on PyMS again, he just started abstracting away everything, so it's even worse now. So, yeah.
Yeah, he went down the oop fucking barrel.
Yeah, that's because like it's very popular in business or whatever, and he.
It's also seemingly very popular in Python specifically.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of data-driven approaches in Python.
Yeah, because Python is slow. Like, I don't even think it supports that. Like, I don't know. Python is a lost cause, IMO.
Yeah. All right, let's try this. I've doubled the range of the luminary.
Because if you would want a high high level language that's just like for utility stuff, I would just choose Go. It's just like much better. Um, yeah.
Yeah, Go seems like it would be pretty useful for tool dev in general. So
Well, weapon IDs might be just me unlocking it. I don't know. Do you use my version on it? Probably do. Yeah, I think you do. But I think it was locked by default. I unlocked it because we can have extended weapons now. Is obviously not something that was in normal rule.
check DMs.
Yo! Check this. That's
Yeah,
cool.
check out that radius, homie. All right, DF. Ta-da!
Should I try more ring?
If you want to, go for it. I don't know what the limit is. I would just set it to 200 or something.
Well, I set it to the 55 in pi.
Okay.
Right up, so. So the initial load time is longer now, so I guess. I don't know. Seems like it takes a second to actually do it. It's really weird because it doesn't seem like it's a huge fucking thing.
It's fine for me on the current build with 20 being the limit, so maybe we just limit it to 20 for now and raise it later
Yeah.
as needed.
Sure. It's not like we want a unit that's.
Yeah, there's not really a reason to have anything, at least a unit, maybe a building, but even then I would say no. There's not really a reason to have
Well,
something
esport
like
powers.
that. Are you on debug or something? I don't know why it would be lagging for you.
No, it's fine now.
Oh, it's just lagging on Discord. Okay. Yeah, but we don't want esports towers, so there's not really a reason.
Yeah. Is there anything you would immediately add for side?
I just raise the luminaries to 12. I'll probably raise some other units to, like... I think I'll probably have, like, the... Othstaleth and Alazaleth have, like, increased radius or something. I don't think it's not going to be that massively useful. Because if you go between... If you have too many, like, too much range on something, it actually stops being very interactive because you, by definition, like, can't even see the unit that's seeing you. So especially if it's a detector, you
Yeah.
want that to actually be pretty localized to reward positioning and stuff, or to prize positioning.
Yeah.
Instead of it just being like, well, you happen to go in the radius of something you couldn't see, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I guess as far as Dreamhold is concerned, though, we do need to figure out an order system eventually. I just don't think that the player I don't think thespians should actually they probably shouldn't have orders in the same sense. I don't know what you think. I guess AI controlled ones would want orders.
Well,
So
I
maybe it's
imagine
only
you would
player
want
controlled?
orders just so the unit doesn't like use weapon, spell, and something else at the same time. It's like you would have some. Well, I don't know.
Yeah. We just need the ability to freely move and shoot independent of each other. So yeah, there would be some. I guess there would be some order types that would be mutually exclusive. So you can't cast a spell and fire a projectile and whatever else, like other left-click actions. But that's assuming that we even have animation delay for those things. Like, there's going to be cooldowns on weapons. but I don't know that. Like, I think
Well,
unless the spell is a channel. I guess if a spell is a channel, then it should.
I
There
don't
should
know
be a
if I
flag
would
on that
say
ability.
that.
If it's like you're casting, the Astraetholith is supposed to have a 1 second delay on casting Plague. It just doesn't right now because we haven't figured out how to add that. In such a case, it's also intended to eventually have a weapon. In such a case, I wouldn't want it to be able to attack, but there might be some spell channels that you should be able to attack during. Like it's almost like a fire. I guess it wouldn't be a channel in that sense. It would be more like a fire and delay thing. So you would activate the effect, and then
So
it
you
would
could
take
have
a
like a
second to activate.
secondary order. So you could have
Yeah,
like.
so that wouldn't even necessarily be an order. It would just be instantaneous, and the ability itself would delay after however long.
Yeah, but the channeling thing would be on center.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a
secondary.
channel. That is what I'm getting at. It would just be a 1 second delay before activation or whatever. Yeah, I could probably
I
put
don't
a
know.
cast delay in ice script chucks. I would have to set Dark Swarm and Consume to different animations, but that's probably pretty easy to do, I think.
Well, if it's just Sig order, then you should be able to.
What'd you say?
If it's just a Sig order, then you should be able to do it. And if not,
It's
we
not a
would
sig
need
order.
to-
It would be an orders dat. I would set its animation to like unused 2 or something instead of.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do we have here? We have unused 1. Yeah, so I would do unused 2. And then I would copy over the cast spell to that. Yeah, so basically I would just loop this for.
I like how DF considers PQ PyMS as a fork, not as the base version. That's something I really
Well,
appreciate.
that's true. So. I'll loop the animation 3 times and see if that works. And now in orders dat. So yeah, as far as orders are concerned, I think we definitely need them. But for the player, or maybe for the demo, it doesn't matter as much. I don't know.
For what though? For orders?
Yeah.
Right.
It's hidden, dude.
Yeah, I was curious how this would even look like.
Ah, check that out, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess some randomizations are better than others.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're gonna look completely different later, so. That Ultra really wants you.
Yeah. Probably disable his rendering while in editor mode or something.
So he's not just fucking spazzing. I guess you have to figure out the rounding required to do that other thing.
Yeah, for him to not to flicker. Why would he do that though? Yes, he is moving in like zigzags, small zigzags. You don't.
I need to make the animation longer, but that does seem to have worked. So there you go. Add that to patch notes.
What if I do? What if I would do mod? Might look really bad. Huh. Well,
Well, mud renders the edge over the jungle edge, which kind of obfuscates the fact that it's a cliff.
yeah.
That's why we would want like the upper main tile to be a layer below the, or the cliff to be a layer above the upper main tile, basically.
Well, that wouldn't change anything. I mean, it would fix some things, but like,
No, it would fix everything. Think about it in a Photoshop term.
yeah, I know, but let me continue. If you have,
Like if you have cliff, and then above that
if you have
is
a
whatever tile
cliff,
you want to put in, and then above that is the.
it's like a cliff, and then the mud is like this or something, and it would still like the part of the cliff here. This would hide like this part of the cliff would hide the mud, but whatever is below the cliff, if it would uh if
No,
it
because
would
that's
be there.
masked.
Well, that's another step you weren't even talking about it.
No, the upper level is always masked, just like the lower level is always masked. It's not masked in Raised Jungle because I haven't done it yet. But if you think about the dirt cliff as an example, where both the top and the bottom are masked, you would have a base tile that is actually on a lower level than the dirt cliff. If you follow. And then you'd be able to paint over that base tile. Which would still be below the cliff, so it wouldn't render over the cliff, but it would also not render on the lower height level. In the Photoshop document, I accomplished this by having a low subtile and a high subtile, and the high subtile has a mask that blocks the ability to see the tile. Like it basically masks out the part where the low tile is, so that it doesn't render over the low tile. But they're both below the cliff itself. The cliff is the highest tile, if you will, highest layer. It's just that it alphas out, so you don't have that problem. Well, I don't know how easy to translate, or if there's a superior system to translate that into a game, but that's basically what I would be doing. Anyway, orders, left click to shoot. I need to get you some projectiles. I guess I can get you the Maverick attack thing as a placeholder.
Right.
I think it's called T-Spark, if I'm not mistaken. Here it is.
I guess tomorrow we'll actually parse the dev files. We'll do attacking for the player, at least.
Yep.
And we do the animations. We should just be like, they aren't really the same as units, but well, I wouldn't want to name it thingy, but I don't know. Something like a thingy would be useful. And yeah, that would be for tomorrow. That's what we would do tomorrow.
So we'll have support for attacking as the player, and some sort of projectile impact, I guess, is what you were referencing with thingy.
Yeah, so thingy is, I mean, something like a thingy would be what we would use for animations and for like impacts and stuff. For overlays, I mean, not animation.
Okay.
Yeah, if we can get overlay support,
that'd be pretty good. And as far as naming it, I don't think it's that We can always change a name later. It doesn't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to be like maximum. Wait, why does it just loop back on itself? Surely this is the end of it. That's weird. I think DF pointed this out earlier. Lard actually is just like a. They have a massive like amount of unused shit in the
Yeah.
the
biggest
T-Spark Maverick thing. So.
The craziest thing that they have showed about Lard was how the cybernetics card graphic is made, I think.
Oh, a bunch of copy pasted stuff.
Yeah. That really opened my mind for some of the fucking graphics. Yeah, we have 2 hours already, and I think we will be closing very soon. I don't know if you still have something you would want to do or say.
Nothing really comes to mind right now. I just need to process some more graphics. I'm about to send you the Maverick weapon hit, but
Okay. I'm really pleased with how the transparency worked on the explosion. I think that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, agreed. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. All right, pushing my Maverick weapon hit now. All right, minimize that shit. It's pretty nice that we have this much progress already. I guess if you wanted to quickly add another feature to the terrain stuff, you could add some sort of paint fill thing.
Currently, I'm trying to fix something, but I have to actually find a shape that will.
It seems like you are still off by one somewhere.
Here's one.
On the bottom left, you're off by one somewhere. Well, I guess you're not off by one, but it's breaking somewhere, and it's at it. It looks like it's off by one.
Yeah. Yeah, what I wanted to test is if the inner corner insertion is corrected. Yeah, okay. Seems to be what I wanted.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what specifically you were testing, but yeah.
I was fixing when outer and edge tile, like the the north, east or whatever, was combined together, and then I was inserting the inner corner, and it wasn't working before, and now it is. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it for today.
Pretty nice stuff. I'll be working on jungle later today and maybe tomorrow as well, depending on how long and tedious it is, to mask that out. And then we will boldly go where few men have gone before, if ever.
Yeah. Once we are done with like the basic fundamental architecture stuff, we will be doing more content, and like features will be really easy, I think.
Yeah, of
So
course.
that's gonna be really cool. I can't wait, and yeah. It was the first stream. Because obviously free. And yeah. I think that's it. Bye.
That is it. See you later.